We have 3 exercises here and a combination of leg lift, kind of a banded march. And then we have one where you're kind of hinged over, where we're gonna be working the side hip muscle, the gluteus medius, in a both legs being worked kind of position. And then the third one is a hip circle, or a hip car, if you will, controlled articular rotation, really working on opening up the hip joint and the hip mobility. So the first one, the technique here, we are talking about going straight up, banded across the shoelaces on the feet, driving that knee up as we come up, and we have a brief hold at the top, making sure we're not arching the back, making sure we're staying nice and tall, making sure that that leg that's on the ground is staying strong throughout the motion, and also that we're drawing in the belly, drawing in the belly button, kind of getting the obliques engaged as a result, driving it up, and then back down. The next one was the side raise one, hip abduction, little side leg raise. But you're banded around the shoelaces again here, and we're reaching it out, making sure we're not tilting from the back, kind of compensating, but we're staying in a good hinged posture, and we're making sure we're working that leg on the ground, pushing that big toe into the ground, and then the other leg, you can go quick with it, you can go slow with it, depends on what you're trying to feel. Both will kind of stimulate different things in the muscle, and making sure that that leg that's going out, that the toe, that the foot is kind of turned in. That's gonna really get that glute med a lot better. And lastly was the hip circle, where you're coming up and around. For this one, make sure the belt buckle is facing forward, and we don't compensate by kind of rotating out. We wanna keep that leg super strong and engaged, keep that glute engaged, draw the core in, the belly in, and nice and slow rotate out. It's gonna be working that articular mobility of the hip, which just basically means you're working the greater ranges of motion of the hip joint itself. Do it where there's no pain. If you need to hold on to something for help, you can do that as well. If you have any questions with these 3, let me know.